I'm going to miss you. Well, not really. Okay, maybe a little.
You know, I often wonder exactly where does Sophia wind up after we parted ways during the long journey, considering the way that we originally met. She did promise me she's going to cut back on the drinking, but I'm not so certain. I happened to mention my concerns to a friend, and he said not to worry. He had the perfect way to find out exactly where she heads. Wonder what Arl has in mind.
See the girl over there? When she leaves, put a tail on her.
I knew it. Sophia? Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. For today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PS4, we're going to be taking a look at a port to PlayStation by mod author aurllcooljay that will allow our character, or follower, or both, to be able to equip a different set of animal ears and tails, be able to have some really unique character builds. Apparently this was a port inspired by a conversation between Arl and myself that we had a while back, and thank you Arl for remembering. It was really kind of you to check into this and be able to find something. It was akin to, I was interested in seeing if it'd be possible to create kind of like a mixed race character, like an anime cat girl, where it would have the body and face of a human NPC, but say the ears of a Khajiit, something that I'd never seen done on PlayStation before, and at the time apparently wasn't possible, but Arl remembered and was able to find a port to be able to do just that. So, with that said, let's see how to find today's showcase mod. So you can currently find this mod by heading a little further back into the latest category. There are two versions of it available, a PS4 version as well as PS5 version. Please, as always, make certain to pick the version of the mod that matches your version of the game. Depending on when you see the video, you can also find it by bringing up the search function with L1 and then typing in Calyps animal to the search bar. Probably not saying the name correctly. In any case, that should get both versions of the mod to come right up, name of which is PS4 version, Calyps Animal Ears and Tails. It was ported to PlayStation by mod author aurllcooljay, with the original credit going to mod author Calyps for the original mod and mod author Vexcation for the special edition port of which was used to create this port. The mod description in part reads, "This mod adds wearable animal ears and tails. You can find them in a box named Ears and Tails on a corner of the alchemy table in the Sleeping Giant Inn at Riverwood as shown in the screenshots. You can actually move the box around by holding down the A button. It would be X for us on PlayStation. Includes wearable Khajiit ears, fox ears tails, and wolf ears tails. A link to the permissions is provided as well as permissions in the gallery." So, with the mod enabled, you want to make your way to the Sleeping Giant Inn. Sleeping Giant Inn is located at Riverwood, which you can find at this location on the map. One of the very first areas that you come to in a normal playthrough. You can get this pretty much right from the start for your character build, or possibly a potential follower character build if you would like. Let's go ahead and head on inside the inn at this time.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here
So,
somewhere.
once you're inside the inn, you want to make your way back to the alchemy lab, which is located right here. Alchemy table, I should say. And you'll find ears and tails, which is located right here. You can pick it up with the X button and move it around if you would like. I'm just going to leave it be. Pressing X on it, however, will open the box, and you'll see that we have two of the following. So we have fox ears, fox tail, Khajiit ears, interestingly enough, no Khajiit tail, wolf ears, and then finally, a wolf tail. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of this out of the box, and what I'm going to do, I think, so I don't have to remove Lydia's cape, is instead I'll just go ahead and equip them to Sophia. She likes being the center of attention anyways. So let me go ahead and get those equipped to her, and I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. So here is how Sophia looks with the fox ears and the matching fox tail equipped to her character model, and you equip these like you would any other apparel. Very nice attention to detail is the fact that the ears and tail fit so well on her character model. It looks like it could have been built that way all along. I see no clipping issue here, and like no separation between her actual model and the added parts. Actually, that might be a good thumbnail right there. So next, let's see what she would look like if she were an anime cat girl with the Khajiit ears.
Let's not hang
if
around
you've ever
then.
wanted to create an anime cat girl, either for yourself or as a follower, now you can. This is actually what Arl and I were talking about a while back, and works very well. Now note there is no tail for the Khajiit for whatever reason, not exactly certain why that is, but it doesn't really need it. I think it looks perfectly fine with just the ears, and they fit very well on her character model. She looks really cute. Finally, there is one more set to take a look at, which is Wolf. I'm going to go ahead and equip
Do
her
you
with
have
that.
something to say?
Back to you guys in just a minute. So, this is what Sophia looks like as a wolf girl. These are the wolf ears and matching wolf tail. And just like we've seen with the previous ones, they fit perfectly fine on the character model. I think between them, the fox ones and Khajiit Ears look the best on her, but these look good too. These will work for any male or female follower that you equip them to, or if you prefer, your Dragonborn. As you can see here, that my Dragonborn is really pissed off. Why does he look like that? My Dragonborn is wearing the wolf ears and the matching wolf tail. I don't think he's too happy about it. But in any case, it is fitting very well on his character model and armor as well. So yeah, I can definitely see a lot of different unique character builds for both followers and player character. So that will bring us to the end of today's showcase. I want to give a very special thank you to aurllcooljay. I really appreciate you remembering our conversation about this. Again, I can see a lot of unique character builds and stuff, so thank you, friend. Very much appreciated. Also, thank you to the original mod author that created the mod and the mod author that made the original special edition port. And finally, thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.